What is good, YouTube, man? I'm back. I'm back. What's this? 8 days, 9 days, something like that. Some good, man. I'm gonna keep this going, bro. Let me just start off this video with, man, I'm truly appreciating all your guys' support, bro. Like, honestly, the support on last video was crazy. I don't know if it got recommended to a bunch of people or what happened, but that video is close to 500 views. That's for sure my highest viewed video, man. I got like 20 more subs off that video as well, man. I really appreciate that. Huge, big time, man. I really do appreciate all the support that y'all been giving me. It's like unconditional, bro. Y'all steady here every vid, showing up, showing out, commenting, liking. Bro, I'm truly very supportive of that, and I really appreciate that greatly. I just want y'all to know that, like, this is great, like, I honestly, I made this channel just to talk my stuff, because I really knew that I knew what I was talking about. And man, y'all really just only been showing support, dog, and I really appreciate that. It makes these videos just that much more, like, not entertaining, but it just makes me want to doing that much more, just knowing that all you guys that watch this video enjoy them, support them, all that kind of stuff, man. And like, I don't think I've had like one video with a dislike or something. I think I have like maybe one video with one dislike. Shout out to that one hater, man, because you still gave me a view. But man, I really, like I'm saying, man, I really support and appreciate everything that y'all are doing for me. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all support does not go unnoticed, man. I really do see it every day. I'm like, hey, I'm talking to my parents like, hey, guess what? These people are interacting with me, and my parents are happy for me too. So I really do appreciate all you guys that are supporting my channel and steady subscribing, steady viewing, steady liking, steady commenting. I appreciate all of that. But let's get into this video, man. So the Raiders, kind of a inactive day again today. I actually was expecting us to maybe go out and get a starter today, like a Richard Sherman, a Anthony Harris, a Malik Hooker, somebody. And I think Desmond King is off the market, and he got, bro, he only got $3.5 million, man. That's ridiculous for Desmond King, bro. I think we should have did that for 3.5. We should have did that, man. But yeah, so a bit of a quiet day today. I think today started off with the news of Marcus Mariota being asked to take a pay cut from 10.7 mil all the way down to 3 million. I do believe that it was kind of now both sides playing hardball. I think the Raiders kind of said, like, listen, if you don't take this, you're most likely gonna get cut. And I think that's fine with Mariota. I think he knows he'll make more than 3 million on another team, if not maybe more than what we're giving him. You know what I'm saying? Because his contract is heavily incentive based, so he could probably go out with another team, get a deal done for 12 million, but barely any incentive. So yeah, I seen that. I saw that. Hey man, if it's looking like Marcus Mariota may be on his way out, shout out to him though. If he is on his way out, man, he only played one game for us, but yo, he played a great game for us. Sadly, our defense couldn't complete his, like, almost historical type comeback, man. Not comeback, but he came in one game and he almost did it all for us, dog. So shout out to him. And if you are on your way out, man, Marcus Mariota, once a Raider, always a Raider, man, and that applies to you. 100%. This nation supports you on anything you do, man. But yeah, so that was the first news of the day, breaking news of the day. The Raiders had asked Marcus Mariota to take a pay cut, and if he didn't, most likely going to be cut or traded in the near future. Again, I know that as far as cutting players, we get nothing in return. I think at this point, you might as well trade them off for a 5th, 6th, 7th round pick. I wouldn't care at this point as long as we get something in return, and if not, guess what? We free up almost 11 million, so there's no problem with that whatsoever. But moving on from Marcus Mariota, a couple guys that I know got signed today, if not late yesterday, was Curtis Samuel, which kind of sucked. I did want Curtis Samuel, but hey, we got John Brown. I'm not complaining whatsoever. And like I said, Desmond King for $3.5 million. That's crazy. One thing I would like to add, or two things. That John Brown signing is nice, bro. We got him for 3.75. AJ Green went from close to 10 million. I think he went for like 9 million even, bro. This John Brown signing is nice, bro. I like that. And as far as Richard Sherman, what's kind of worrying me, I thought we were gonna be able to get him for maybe 8 to 9 million on a 2-year, 2 years, so like a $18 million contract. What kind of scares me is that Patrick Peterson just made $10 million the other day with the Minnesota Vikings for a 1-year deal. That might drive up the price a bit for Richard Sherman. I do think that at this point in both of those guys' careers, Richard Sherman may still have the edge on a guy like Patrick Peterson just because of the knowledge up here. He's extremely knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? He's extremely knowledgeable. But moving on from that, the second breaking news of the day was, hey, Derek Carrier is back on a 1-year deal. I like it. 3rd string tight end. Last year he was a 4th string. The year before that he was a 3rd. So I like this. I like this move. We're bringing back guys that we know what we have in them. Derek Carrier is solid, bro. He's a special teamer, but he can still go up there and make a couple blocks, make a couple 2-3 yard catches, and make a play. I remember last year he made a huge play. Derek Carr was about to get sacked, but he knew Derek Carrier was in the flats, and Derek Carr just tossed that out to the flats, had Derek Carrier. Derek Carrier took that for like a 20-yard run. So yeah, shout out to Derek Carrier, man. I'm not too sure on the details. I don't think it's anything close to maybe 3 million at the very most. That's still steep, but yeah, Derek Carrier, man. Shout out to you, man, for coming back, man. He's back, man. Derek Carrier. I like that. I like that, man. I like bringing back our own guys. Now, for the news of the day, Kenyan Drake signs a 2-year deal for $11.5 million for the Raiders, worth up to $14 million with incentives. Now, those incentives, we don't know the details on those incentives just yet, but those are most likely incentives that he won't reach because he's not going to be the running back 1. He will be a tandem duo with Josh Jacobs, but most likely all those incentives are if he were to just outplay Jacobs and get all of Jacobs' reps and all that kind of stuff. So it's I believe it's close to a $5.75 million deal a year. Now, I do like this signing a lot. I do like it. It gives us another weapon. He is a very versatile player. I like this move, but however, the price a bit steep in my opinion. It's a bit steep. Almost $6 million. If we could have got it for 4, I would have loved it. Like this, I already like the pick a lot, but I really think that around $4 million, I would have loved the pick. I think that with this, you kind of put the money price tag in Jacobs' hands a bit. Like you wonder, oh, okay, when it comes Jacobs' time, a few years back, you guys signed Kenyan Drake for a $5.75 million deal, averaging a year. Why can't I make double that? You know what I'm saying? So, but I do like this move a lot. I do. It's 2 years. It's 2 years deal. I like these multi-year deals. It makes you feel a little bit better. It makes you feel like there's more structure into these deals, not just bringing them back because oh, let's just get them back just cause. You know what I'm saying? So I like this. I like this signing a lot. Kenyan Drake is very underrated. I like to call him, he's an elusive back, a scat back. He's a change of pace back from Jacobs. This is good. I like this a lot. I like this a lot because you got Jacobs who's going to bruise out these teams. He's going to tire those teams out. Kenyan Drake's just going to gas them. Just outrun them. Outrun a tired defense because Jacobs had already bruised them all up. I like this a lot, man. I do. I really do. I think Kenyan Drake, I seen the memes, Drake and Josh. That's pretty dope. That Alabama backfield, it's important. It's important, man. That Alabama backfield, I think, is going to motivate them 10 times more to do even better. But, I do think that, like I said, that is a bit steep. And I did see that re-entering the running back room, we got Theo Riddick returning for only $50K guaranteed. Bro, expect some of these guys to be gone, cut by camp. That D-line room, especially, I think maybe 35% of those players are going to be gone, dude. That 12 to 13 defensive linemen is too much. That's a lot of defensive linemen. But I think that Theo Riddick, he can block. He can block too. I like that. I think this is, you bring back Theo Riddick. You sign Kenyan Drake to a multi-year deal. Sadly, it looks like Jalen Richard is on his way out. I don't think that he'll be on his way out before training camp. I think that that'll probably be at the beginning of training camp. But, hey, man, if Jalen Richard's on his way out, that once a Raider, always a Raider, man, that applies to you as well, bro. He's been a part of this. I think he's one of the only other people, not from that 2014 class whatsoever, but he's been with us for a while, man, and he's really been grinding himself on to try and get to that higher level. And man, if this is the end, if the end is near with Jalen Richard, shout out to you, bro. You've been loyal to the nation, loyal to all of us, bro, and it's appreciated. We really do appreciate it. And if this does mean we will end up saving $3 million on Jalen Richard if he is on his way out. Hey, man, Jalen Richard, another one of DC's good friends, might be on his way out, man. So Jalen Richard could be possibly on his way out with those two moves that were just made. But a little bit more on that Kenyan Drake signing, bro. He's only 27 for a 2-year deal. He'll be, or I think he's 26 turning 27, or he's already 27. He's going to be 29 by the end of his contract. I like that a lot. Like I said, that Kenyan Drake signing, the only thing that would have made it more perfect would have been a $4 million per year average. But 5.75, I think you overpaid a little bit, but it's a good signing, bro. Like I said, that change of pace back is huge. I really think that this is just pacing up. Like we all thought, okay, let's get a running back late in the draft. I really think that this is maybe just a straight defensive draft this year, but we filled up a lot of holes so far on defense, and I really think that now, since Marcus Williams did get tagged and John Johnson wasn't, he was a strong safety, but we also couldn't pick him up. I think that, in my honest opinion, I think that what we should do is trade back with a team like the Ravens and get their mid-20th pick, trade back, and then draft a guy like Trayvon Moehrig. The Ravens just lost 2 outside linebackers, and I think that we could be a good trade partner because they could try and trade up for a guy like Zaven Collins. You know what I'm saying? Outside linebacker, all these kinds of stuff. I think that the Ravens could be a perfect trade partner in that first round, man. I think you trade back, get a pick and an extra one, maybe in the mid rounds, from the Ravens, and really get that safety that you need. I understand. Get a guy like Malik Hooker, get a guy like Anthony Harris, for sure, 100%. But those guys aren't the ones. Those aren't the answers for the future. You know what I'm saying? If we would have got Marcus Williams, he would have been the future. If we would have got John Johnson, he would have been the future. A guy like Malik Hooker has the ability to be the future, but I feel like with competition, it brings out the best of everybody. So I'd say, in my opinion, trade back in the first, get Trayvon Moehrig, and in the second, maybe look to shore up that tackle position and that offensive tackle position. I don't think that there's any offensive tackle at our pick in the first round that would be worth it. I think that we should just trade back and really get our safety of the future, that deep safety of the future. And I think it'll look good. With us re-signing Nicholas Morrow, there's no reason to get JOK. I really did want him, but there's no reason for him now. Nicholas Morrow is good. He's going to be even better in this offense. And let me talk about this last signing real quick. This one, Nick Martin, I believe his name is, center from the Houston Texans. We officially signed him. I believe it's also a 1-year deal. He potentially, what we might end up doing is that I think that he'll end up maybe starting at center. Possibly Andre James goes out to guard and Good goes out to tackle, and like that, I would like that as well. It's pretty good. And if you don't want Andre James and you just want him to learn another year, that's fine as well. Then you could put Simpson out there at guard, and I think that that's a very viable, it's a good enough offensive line to get things done, and I think it'll all click. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might be it. I know that there was reports and rumors for the Raiders maybe trying to bring back Cordell Patterson. For those of you who may not know, he played with us in previous years. For I think it was maybe 1 or just 2 years that he played with us. He was the kick returner, running back, receiver from the Vikings. He came over from them, and then we got him. Good kick returner, you know, he was pretty electric. If we get him back, I mean, I don't really know how much we would pay for him, but decent. Like I said, I think I put in the last video, man, I really, as the days go on, it's not like Malik Hooker and Anthony Harris and Richard Sherman all getting signed, but I don't know how much more their market can go down. So I think that tomorrow we should just try and snag them up, you know, just solidify this completely new defense. You know what I'm saying? Because solidify, like we just lifted the only position group. They're the only position group that's the same from last year is our linebacking core, because our corners are subject to change, our safeties are subject to change, and our defensive line is already completely just new defensive line. So I think that this is we got potential, man, and we got a lot of it. So that'll be it for today, Raider Nation, man. That's it. I don't got nothing else to talk about. Hopefully we make some moves. I mean, we might even make a move again at 6 a.m. I might be asleep, and usually I don't really cover these throughout the day because I'm at work. I might try and make them. It would have been a lot easier if I was just able to pop up a live during work, and then but I can't do that. You need about 1,100 subs. So, hey, that's my goal, man. I'm grinding to 1,100 so we can go live and all this kind of stuff. And you know, I get to talk to y'all live. But that'll be it for today, Raider Nation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. I read all those comments, dog. I really do. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And that'll be it for today. Peace.